A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the John McMahon, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the...
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Julian Browning. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Julian Browning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Fidelia moving in. He can't get there as it falls in.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Ready for another chance. Damian Huerta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Damian Huerta.
The 2-2.
Come on,
ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Greg Duke. He reached on a single in his first try.
Greg Duke.
The 2-2. Down the third baseline. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. And he's safe.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on it.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Travelers lead it 4-0. So stepping in, Julian Browning. He singled his last time up.
Browning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Fidelia. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding in once again, Julian Browning.
22. Second base.
First pitch on its way.
Browning.
Changeup in for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Takes this the other way to right, and this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Matthew Malloy. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. 4-2 the final score tonight. Arkansas led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Mitchell Haynes gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. John McMahon takes the loss, only his first of the year. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 to begin the week between the Arkansas Travelers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. The Travelers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Abe Santana, the right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Julian Browning.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
All right, make a turn, make a turn.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Damian Huerta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5. Ready now, Thomas Valentin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Northwest Arkansas. Second baseman.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Next will be the designated hitter, Ray Stacy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Ray Stacy.
Hit out towards second. Browning. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box, Elvis Guerrero is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Leading off for Arkansas. Second baseman.
Stepping in, Julian Browning. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Bedelia is right there, 1 down. Digging in once again, Julian Browning. He flew out in his last at bat.
Julian Browning.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Thomas Valentin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. The Travelers lead it 6-0. Ready for another shot now. Julian Browning.
Second baseman, Julian Browning.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Ready once again, Damian Huerta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Huerta.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Browning, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Make a
Luke
turn, pick it
over
up.
toward first. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Arkansas leads this thing 6-0. Leading off the inning, Tyler Collins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball into this one.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Stepping up to the plate, Freddie Fletcher. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now
1-1-1-1
here. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Settling in now, Ray Stacy.
The designated hitter, Ray Stacy.
The 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Standing in, Thomas Valentin, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded to short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We've played 8 full. Arkansas leads this thing 6-0. Digging in and looking for more, Julian Browning. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Julian Browning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
All right, hold up.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Valentin is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the ninth. The Travelers lead it 6-0.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Arkansas Travelers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jermaine Daniels earns win number 4 on the season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, game 3 of this 4-game series between the Arkansas Travelers and the North. Willie Peralta, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Digging in, Damian Huerta. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Designated hitter, Damian Huerta.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch misses the throw down. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with a steal, but it didn't work out.
Stepping into the box, Ray Stacy comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Ray Stacy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Set to get his day started, Ray Austin. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here. Stepping up now, Julian Browning. He singled his last time up.
Julian Browning.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. The 0-1 delivery, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Suzuki gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Liner toward right center, and that's in there, base hit.
There you go. Come on, baby. You're up.
Oh,
You're
and the
up.
throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it.
1-1 pitch. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them two guys in scoring position.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Austin waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Duke, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Into right field. That's a base hit. Now the relay home. The tag, and they get him at the plate as one run scores, but not the second. So striding in, Tyler Collins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Gonzalez stands at first with one out. Grounded to third. This could be two. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Now batting, Julian Browning. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Count now a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
All right, make a turn. Find it. Find it.
Into center field. Line drive, base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
At the plate, Damian Huerta. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Damian Huerta.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's ball 4. Now to the plate, Greg Duke. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Greg Duke.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Browning at second. Huerta is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Perkins. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left. Digging in and looking for more, Julian Browning. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
Grounded back up the middle. Guerrero has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So a big moment here, and standing in, Freddie Fletcher, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. The second for 1, back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Ready once again, Julian Browning. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stacy is there, and they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and 3 men left on. Striding in once again, Ray Stacy. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Grounded to the right. Browning range left, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Travelers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Marco Gonzalez wins his 3rd of the season. Pedro Espinoza records the save, his 13th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Travelers. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of stepping in, Julian Browning. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their...
Hit high and deep out to left. Fletcher ranging back, running hard. He's digging for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he is in there with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Coming to the plate now, Damian Huerta, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit sharply on the ground. Nagel moving to his right. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game.
That's good hitting right there. Put the ball in play and let the guy trot home from third to put your team on.
Ready for another chance, Julian Browning. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Swinging a soft liner. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Gore waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at bat, Greg Duke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. One hit, one error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Digging in to try it again, Thomas Valentin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This ball swung on and grounded out towards second. Brown it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Into the box now, Charles Bedelia. He reached on a single in his first try. Hard hit ball to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And a relay home. And he will beat the tag at the plate as he scores to make it a 3-2 game.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the...
Ready for another shot now, Julian Browning, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The tying run is in to score from second.
Hey, D-Row, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
The batter, number 6.
Next will be the designated hitter, Damian Huerta. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming. Now at the plate, Julian Browning. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll dive back in. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Once more, a throw over. Being especially careful here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. This is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on a Thursday night. Striding forward now is the DH, Ray Stacy.
Ray Stacy.
Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But, boy, very fortunate to record the first out there. Digging in once again, Matthew Malloy. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And there's 1 away. Standing in, Julian Browning. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Underhanded flip. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. Arkansas came through late.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our road trip makes it. Josh Guzman will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the win.
Digging in now, Julian Browning.
Second baseman, Julian Browning.
First offering on its way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this. Now batting, Julian Browning. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Browning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Into the box now, Julian Browning. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Pitch out, nothing doing. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Saul has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 7th inning stretch time here. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Travelers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Max Posey earns the win, his 2nd. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Stepping into the box, Julian Browning took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here comes the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Fellas, are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ruben Blackley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Blackley.
Hit out towards second. Browning scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go now to the top of the third. Tulsa's out in front here. Striding in, Julian Browning. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Varela is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Striding into the box, Mickey Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mickey Martin.
Grounder down the line at third. Fielded clean. On to first to complete the double play. Stepping in, Julian Browning. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Browning.
First pitch on its way.
Come on,
Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Digging in, Edwin Crow. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Browning comes up with. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 4-3. Bo Schultz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Julian Browning, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Saul. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Number 85.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Browning takes. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
For the Travelers, 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league. Salvatore Rivera gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend.
So striding in, Jose Liriano. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Liriano.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Set to get his day started, Edwin Crowe. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. The second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in to try it again, Julian Browning. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Browning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in once again, Jose Liriano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Browning is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Ready for another chance, Julian Browning. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Taveras has a beat on it, makes the play, one away. Digging in, Julio Valenzuela. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Terrell Rodriguez.
First baseman, Terrell Rodriguez.
The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. We're through 6 full. The Travelers lead it 3-2. Ready for another shot now, Julian Browning. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Browning.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2, here it comes. That misses. 1-2. Sandoval on at first, nobody out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. One there, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. Digging in and looking for more, Damian Huerta. He singled his last time up. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. That's lifted the other way out to left. And a diving try and left, but he can't come up with it. Browning is on his way home. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there. to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. Your one pitch.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Angel Taveras. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Browning is under it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Julian Browning, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out.
Into the box now, Edwin Crow. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. 6-2 the final total today. Arkansas used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jermaine Daniels earned his 5th